Happy Women's Day, bitches! I was hanging like the Tower of Pisa earlier, but now I'm fine. Not wearing a bra, feeling fabulous, eating this hard crunchy. Hold on. Right, so earlier... oh, God, that shelf is looking horrific. Jesus, that's a lot going on there. It's giving me anxiety. I don't want to be one of those bitches who's like, I'm a woman, so I can make fun of women, but men can't. There are a lot of comedians who make fun of women, and I find it very amusing. Talk about our emotions, very real. That's a very real thing. Women take offense to everything these days because we can. We get on our feminist high horses and we clip-clop it away. You know what I'm talking? But sometimes we need to shut up because we are very emotional human beings. You know what? You've just got to be realistic. When my guy friends say that I'm a horrific driver, I'm like, yes, I am. I'm a shocking driver. Driving around Cape Town. Look at the mountain. Shit, just crashed into a fucking barrier. Some people are just being weird about it. I was watching the news the other day and this chick is saying, we need to empower our youth. And I'm a woman. What has that got to do with empowering the youth? What? It's starting to sound a bit like a vegan. Oh, I went to golf the other day and I'm a vegan and I got a hole-in-one. What? Where did the middle part come from? But this rant is about millennials, young men who think that certain sexist jokes are still funny, are still relevant. They might have been funny in the 90s, but newsflash, they're not funny anymore. So I'm not going to lie, there's been a few incidents, but the blood was boiling today. There was a guy who commented on my Women's Day post on Instagram and said, what about the dishes? And I went, I'm sorry, what dishes? Do you have dishes? I don't have dishes. What dishes? And a while ago, I spoke about that guy. His status on Facebook was, women are good at hockey because it looks a lot like vacuuming. And I'm like, have I been transported back in time? Is this supposed to be funny? Why am I not laughing? Look, I'm all about having a good laugh and laughing about everything. But that to me is just not relevant anymore, so it's not funny. And the fact that these fucking assholes think it's funny, it's like, so sad. I have a lot of friends in the States, UK, Europe. They don't really find this shit funny. Because why? Because they're not as spoilt as we are here in South Africa. You know what I mean? Like, my place is dirty, I clean it myself. Because why? Because I don't have £25 to pay someone for 2 hours. A South African guy friend of mine was studying in the UK. I went to his place, it was a fucking disaster. He says to me, yeah, I can't afford a maid. I said, oh, but then friend, then you the maid here. No? You clean your own fucking shit stains. So I'm going to share a few screen grabs by this guy that's quite attention-seeking. He begged me to hide his identity. He does great things for his community, so I'm not going to fuck with that. He's also desperate for a girlfriend, doing a horrific job at getting one, and this is why. So he needs a girlfriend because the poor sausage is tired of cleaning its room and washing its dishes. Another girl wrote, you need a maid. And he says, how much? Excuse me? Another girl writes, you need a domestic worker. He says, same thing. I'm sorry, let me get this straight. A domestic worker is the same as a girlfriend. A girlfriend is another name for a domestic worker. Is that right? I'm breathing fire. Fire. So I commented, I said, this is why I like foreign boys. They don't really think like this. They wouldn't say something so stupid. He replies, I forgot to add, they need to also make a sandwich. Excuse me? So I've got to admit, I was really taken aback because I've actually enjoyed his humor in the past. Obviously about other topics. But I'm like, who the fuck is this person? What else has he been posting? And I find this. Don't post that picture of you in your new bikini, ladies. Oh no, post a picture of you doing dishes instead. That's gonna get this little prick excited. So sad. It wants to get married so it can surprise its wife with a pile full of dishes. Let me remind you again, this is a person that very much wants a girlfriend, very much so. and is doing such a good job at getting one. So some other arsehole posts this picture on our little friend's page, and friend says, "Lol, I love this pic." I really need like a punching bag. Like, how does one get rid of this need to, you know what I mean? Okay, so I decide I've seen enough. So I private message him and I say, "I'm going to give you a chance. You're going to explain to me what's funny here. Okay, I'm telling you now, it's not going to end well for you, because you know what? I'm going to do a rant about you and make fun of you. It's going to be so much fun." Friend panics. "Oh no, I see where you're coming from. It was just meant to be a joke." See, friend, now older men still find this shit funny. Young females like myself like to rip young men like you apart. He says, "You've got me all wrong. I've got a single mom. I never let her do the dishes." Huh? Then tell me, why are we posting this? I'm waiting. Okay, we don't know. We can't make sense of it. We don't know why we post this. He tries to justify himself, and the whole time I'm just like, this put a bad taste in my mouth. It makes me feel like I'm not equal to you, that you think you are superior, and that's not okay. He tells me that story about his mom, and I'm like, but it looks like you have zero respect for your mom. You keep posting shit like that over and over again. You want a reaction. You get off on it. Why? So the end of the story is that he apologized. He took down the post. That's why I won't mention his name. And it's always rad when that happens. When there's an argument, but you hear that person's story, they hear yours, you come to an understanding, it's over. Happy Women's Day, everybody. And to those that say Happy Dishes Day, go back to the 90s, darling. You're not welcome here. Ciao.